Alright, hello guys, it's October now, spooky season, and for the first chapter of spooky season from Four Nights of the Apocalypse is chapter 164, Who Remains, which we get a nice little colored cover here with Percival and all the other participants as well. Donnie, Anne, Nasian, Gawain, the figures we don't know, Cheon, Isolde, oh my days man, Tristan, Cheon and his gang. We start off where we left off with Anne greeting Cheon and Isolde, with Isolde surprised that they're competing, that she's competing and asked who she's with Anne stating that she's with everyone else, not specifically saying that Percival's come back, so the two of them probably haven't realized it yet either. Anne immediately goes on to ask what's going on with Tristan? Why is he pretending not to know what's going on? And they seem to know what's happening, but Tristan come along, with him stating that it's Tantris rather than Tristan, and stating that obviously since they're here we'll have to defeat them, and obviously saying it's for the sake of Isolde, his beloved, with Isolde in the back there. I can't do this, man. After whatever's happening, what's going on is sorted out and all together again, this is going to be a crazy conversation between Tristan and Isolde. And Anne goes on to say, yo, Isolde is right here, with Isolde telling her to stop. And obviously confused, yo, why? With Cheon stepping up, and Tristan just as confused, and the way that Cheon is yapping, and goes on to state how things were when they were young. Tristan immediately goes to attack, but Anne comes in clutch to push him out of the way, with Isolde being in danger, but Tristan stops himself, it seems. Then a giant tornado just spawns in out of nowhere. Everyone begins to run, with Tristan just dipping basically. But it seems that this whole Tantris thing is a persona, as once the tornado covers everyone, he goes on to say that this is okay. Which again, maybe it's an act, but how did that mean that it got past Anne's investigator? I don't know. Maybe she needs to check the settings on it. Yeah, Cheon then summons a earth spirit to shield them all from the tornado, and we cut to Nasian and Percival, who with the former stating that, yo, Loki, let's dip. But Percival recognizes the magic instantly, with Nasian's confused as well. And then we get this new character out of nowhere just popping in. We cut to Donnie seeing the tornado and tries to repel it at full force, and obviously we know who makes large tornadoes like that. It's Donnie, with Donnie laughing at the fact that with Hauser laughing at the fact that Donnie is trying full force to resist the tornado. With his other apprentice, I forgot, with Edlin, that's his name. Edlin seems to have pulled up with him as well, and goes on to state that, yo, what if you defeat the Knights of Prophecies as well? With Hauser stating that they'll be fine. If this is enough to stop them, then there's no way they can save the world, which honestly fair argument. Hauser reminds Edlin to stay close, with him saying that yeah, he knows, but he gets snuck by the twink, with him dropping to the floor immediately. Hauser notices and stops his tornado, and we see Edlin's spirit with the twink waving at him.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
With Percival coming over to save Edlin, as he's going to say his thanks, the person just tries to sneak Percival, but come on now, like that was going to work on Percival. Percival fights back, pushes the person back, and they go on to say that Percival isn't too bad and asks who they are. But an explosion distracts Percival quickly before looking back to see that they disappeared. And obviously the explosions are being caused by none other than Gawain. And a lot of participants are getting knocked out, except from the smoke a hand pops out, taunting Gawain to throw more, with her being pretty hyped up, and starts chanting a spell to let out a maximum level exterminate ray at the individual. But we see this Garo fused with Escanor fused with Bond looking ass nigga, Loki looking like the Demon King's drip as well, just standing there unfazed, just wagging his fingers like, yo, I ain't gonna cut it, gang. And I can't look at this fit. He got a high collared overcoat with the shoulder pad, with the shoulder pads, the little arm braces with the studs on them, the long cloak with which I'm assuming is boots underneath that as well. Like this look at his sword looks cool as well. Yeah, Gawain is just lost for words at the fact that someone is actually unfazed by magic at all. And the last participant seems to pass out, and then there's an announcement to stop the fight. And these 16, and we get the final 16 are going to be the participants of the main tournament of the Gladiator Festival, with one scarecrow looking ass nigga there as well. Could be go for it. And that is the end of this chapter. Now, obviously, things in terms of Tristan, it seems that it's more complicated than we may think of it to be, and it seems that there's a possibility that Tristan is pretending with all this as well. So there's that, but obviously the question is why? Straight finger tails, why is Tristan pretending to not know anybody? But like, it could be a case of he is being watched by the enemy, or maybe the fake Isolde is the enemy, or maybe it's a way to infiltrate Camelot, who knows. Outside of that, it's cool to see that Hauser and Edlin had pulled up as well to the tournament, so that'll be a nice fun fight for, because I'm assuming Hauser's probably going to get matched up with Don, or Edlin at least is going to get matched up with him. So there's that. Did Edlin make it into the final 16? It seems not. Never mind. And then obviously we got this one last mysterious figure, which could be Gopher, because we do know that Gopher is also in Camelot on his own mission at the moment too. So yeah, outside of that, again, some new characters with the Twink. Don't know if that's a guy or a girl. And obviously the guy who it seems to be impervious to magic, which really reminds you a lot of the Demon King. Just like just anyone's reincarnating now, huh? Like I said, his design is tough. His fit clean. I can't wait to see more of this guy in action. And obviously, from his physique, you can tell that he is a most predominantly physical fighter. If he gets matched up with Gawain in a future match, and obviously Gawain knows that magic seems to not be able to harm him, so she's gonna go bulk mode. And if we see her full charge bulk mode, come on now. But yeah, our final participants are Shion, Percival, that guy that followed, I forgot his name already, Nascience, and Gawain, Isolde, Hauser, Demon King knockoff, Theodora, Twink, Theodora's sideman 1, Tristan or Tantris, Theodora's sideman 2, Hauser, and Unknown, possibly Gopher. But yeah, I don't have much else to say on this chapter. I look forward to seeing the actual matchups and how these fights are going to go. There's probably going to be another underlying plot, because Nakaba never does full tournament arcs, it feels like, apart from the first one back in season 1. But when it came to Gloxinia and Droll's one, it just got interrupted with Meliodas jumping Gloxinia and Droll, thanks to Eskimo's help. Yeah, so maybe something like that will happen again. But I would like to see a winner come out on top from all this, solely because it might give insight, because the winner is granted any wish by Beltripe, and from that, it might be something to do with Beltripe's magical ability, which I am very curious to find out what it is. So yeah, that's all I have to say on this. Thanks for listening. Till next time, guys. Short one, but hey, can't really do much. There wasn't really much to talk about, in my opinion.